Both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump are rallying early voters in the must-win states of North Carolina and Florida today. In Florida, there have been already more early votes cast than the entire 2012 early vote total. While in North Carolina, the early vote count is so far about the same. But Democrats are worried because early vote numbers are down among black voters. And Clinton's speech today was a pointed plea to the black community.
He has spent this entire campaign offering a dog whistle to his most hateful supporters. He retweets white supremacists and spreads racially tinged conspiracy theories.
And North Carolina is the right place to make that case against Trump. In 2013, the Republican-controlled State House passed a restrictive voter ID law that also limited early voting. In July, a federal appeals court struck that law down, arguing that it disenfranchised black voters. And this week, an NAACP lawsuit alleged that the state had also abruptly and unfairly canceled the registrations of thousands of North Carolina voters. Antonia Hilton reports from Greenville.
I'm at Pitt Community College in North Carolina, where Hillary Clinton is hosting a rally to energize people to get out and vote early. Democrats are particularly concerned about black voter turnout and whether the state's Republican leadership is working to suppress the votes or remove the registrations of Democrats and minorities. You feel that the election in some way, voting in some way, is being rigged? Because that's one of the things Trump has pointed out at some of his rallies, that the integrity of our voting system is something that's going to be rigged as well.
We're going to have solid, reliable results here in North Carolina that we can depend on. We have a good system. We don't have a perfect system.
In August, you sent an email suggesting election officials make changes to early voting that are consistent with party lines.
Not election officials. Partisan. Well, I probably should have worded it a little differently. The point was that because of what the court said, these decisions are now back within our local boards of election, which are appointed on a partisan basis. We have partisan boards of election. And the big thing there was really to remind people that they were not obligated to have Sunday voting. And we have people that do not believe we ought to vote on Sunday. Okay? They think that people ought to be with their families. And
that's a partisan issue, to restrict a voting day?
Do you want to rephrase that question? We have 17 days of early voting. Okay.
I'm just trying to get at what it means to make a party line adjustment to a civic exercise.
First of all, they're all 10 years ago we voted on election day, period.
We're here just talking about what's good for the people of North Carolina.
Is it your connotation that people have a constitutional right to absolutely vote on Sundays or 24 hours?
This is again. I'm not here to talk about my opinions. I think you're making the allegation.
Look, I do not think that there are some people on our side that believe 17 days of early voting, 6 days a week, plus people can vote on Sundays via no excuse by mail is enough. I think it is difficult for me to stand here and be chastised by you in a situation where we are still conducting this election under all the rules the Democrats wanted.